Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee,
Namaste, everyone. Hello, welcome. Welcome to our Friday Shreem Brzee Global Community Chanting Program. This is Donna from Pillai Center. My spiritual name is Rani, and we welcome you with love. Welcome to everybody on our Shreem Brzee YouTube channel and everybody over on Religion of Religions YouTube, where we are simulcasting. So glad you all are with us today. We are truly a global community that is showered with blessings every day by Dr. Bhaskaran Pillai. Dr. Pillai, whose picture you see on the screen right now, if you're unfamiliar with him, and to this program as well, Dr. Pillai is an international teacher, spiritual leader, humanitarian, and a scholar mystic from southern India. His mission on this planet right now is to relieve people of their pain and suffering, including changing the financial karma of people And one might ask, well, how can he do that? My karma's my karma. Well, he can do that because he is a fully enlightened being. This is not his first time on this planet. He has come back many times in many different forms, always to help uplift humanity, to help bring us back to who and what we really are, which are divine beings with complete we are heirs to the kingdom, basically, is what I'm trying to say here, bumbling around. We are heirs to the kingdom. The kingdom is ours, but we have forgotten. We've forgotten a lot of things by taking on this human form. But Dr. Pillai comes into being to remind us of who and what we really are. And he does so with such love and compassion for all of us. So we are truly blessed to be in the vortex of Dr. Pillai and Shreem Brzee, the goddess, Shreem Brzee Lakshmi, who is the goddess of spiritual and material wealth. So, it's Friday. Friday's a power day for Shreem Brzee, always, because it's the power day it's the day of Venus. The overlord of Venus is the goddess Lakshmi, Shreem Brzee. So we're in a really good spot, right time, right place. So we are going to be chanting today. And first, what we've been doing the past few weeks is reviewing a video clips that Dr. Pillai did a couple of years ago, actually now, I think. And it is the 8 flaws that impede our success. So we started 3 weeks ago. The first flaw was the mind. In a nutshell here, we have 30 to 50 thoughts a minute, and most of them are based on the past. So we have to silence the mind, silence the thoughts. Otherwise, we have the same endless loop of thoughts and the same endless loop of bad experiences. So that's number 1, the mind. Number 2 was the body and the senses. He says the senses will misdirect you to lose your consciousness. And the solution he had for that was to put attention on the ears and be receptive to the unheard melodies. Listening is a fabulous exercise that, in my opinion, really helps to slow down those 30 to 50 thoughts. You can't think and listen at the same time. Something has to stop for just a moment when you're listening. So, great exercise. Just try, even if you do nothing else, just stop and try listening. But if you listen for the unheard melodies, that's even better. Okay, last week we went over prayerlessness and the ego. The ego. That false sense of self. We are divine light, yet we define ourselves as much less than that light. We've given up our divine connection in favor of the intellect. That's a quote from Dr. Pillai. We've given up our divine connection in favor of intellect. We feel we are separate from God, so we need to do things ourselves, and because we feel we're on our own, and sometimes they're even arrogant in that feeling that I don't need anybody, no, I don't need God. And because of that, that leads to prayerlessness. The ego obstructs prayer, is what Dr. Pillai said. The ego obstructs prayer. It keeps us from praying. It keeps us from surrendering. And in order for us to truly be successful in what we want, we surrender. We have to surrender to God. It's who we are. It's our divine nature. And we're snubbing our divine nature in favor of the ego and the intellect. So, yeah, we all do it. Well, I'm pointing fingers at everybody, including myself. So, but Dr. Pillai says if you put the ball in God's court, he will play the game for you. So, very cool. That's what we're going to do. And that's why we are here today also to chant that wonderful mantra, Shreem Brzee. So today we're going to watch another video of Dr. Pillai in which, this is a good topic. He will talk about fear and the understanding the misperception that we have that causes the fear. He's also going to give an exercise to dispel fear and negativity. And then after that, we will chant and meditate with Dr. Pillai. So get yourself nice and comfortable, preferably in a place where you won't be distracted. Turn off any distractions. Take a deep breath right now. And just let it all go. Let it all go. We're entering the realm of the divine. The words of the divine will be expressed to you by Dr. Pillai. And he is speaking directly to you. Don't take that lightly. Let's begin.
Fear is a very important flaw. Why do you fear? Fear of loss. You are afraid that your health is going to be lost. It depends on what age you are, what disease you have. You are terribly afraid of death and loss of health. You are terribly afraid of losing money and losing your home, losing your job. You are terribly afraid of losing your relationship. All these are due to fear. So the fear is something built into our consciousness. And there is nobody who is not fearing. Everybody is fearing. And the moment you begin to fear, that fear will become real. That is how we create a negative reality. So you should not fear at all. And how do you do that? The fear, once it comes, which is not real. So if you go to a guru in India, and he will give this analogy in India. You are walking in the street, it is a dark night, and then you immediately perceive a snake on a cobra. And then he is seeing it, but it is really not a cobra, it is a rope. And then he has a flashlight and then he uses it and then immediately sees, oh my God, this looks like a cobra, but it is only a rope. Yeah. When there is no light, there is ignorance, and it is the ignorance that creates the misperception, and that is fear. Fear is a misperception. And what do you do in order to get rid of fear and get more light? I want to give you a technique which I have already taught many times. That is Arut Perum Jyoti. Now close your eyes. Arut Perum Jyoti. Put your attention on the two eyes, and tremendous amount of light is getting into your two eyes, and this light will dissolve the misperception, Maya. Arut Perum Jyoti, Arut Perum Jyoti. Taniperum karunai arutperum jyoti. And who is giving you the light? The mercy of the Lord. It's not you are doing. God is pumping this light of Arul, which is omnipotence, omnipresence, and omniscience. The light of omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence, God pumps into your eyes. Arutperum Jodi, Arutperum Jodi. Taniperum Garune, Arutperum Jyoti. God is infinitely gracious, merciful. And if we live this light in your eyes from morning till evening, you will see the difference. You will understand the prayerfulness as opposed to prayerlessness. Then you will see the benefit of prayer. Arutperum Jodi, Arutperum Jodi. Taniperum Karunai, Arutperum Jyoti. Jodi, Jodi, Jodi Suryam. Jyoti, Jyoti, Jyoti Param. Jyoti, Jyoti, Jyoti Arul. Jyoti, Jyoti, Jyoti Arul. Jyoti, Jyoti, Jyoti Shivam. Jyoti, Jyoti, Jyoti Shivam. I make a personal prayer to Lord Shiva to bless all of you, to get rid of this fear. Because the fear is a misperception. And once the fear comes in, it leads to the sixth flaw, which is compromise. Which means you become phony. You pretend. Why? Because of compromise. Because the fear you are going to lose the money, lose the relationship. And then you say, okay, I will compromise. And that leads to failure. Don't compromise. Don't compromise. Compromise. Compromise because of fear of loss. That is a very important teaching. Swami Ramalingam said that you should have zero fear. Completely. And what after all is going to happen? You're going to lose the body? The body, you're going to lose the body someday. So the loss of the body is not a big deal. We are going to come back again. What is the big deal? Is living with the fear, which you should not. Okay. And that's very, very important.
So, fear and compromise. Let's do a little recap of what he just said. When there is no light, there is ignorance. And it is the ignorance that creates the misperception. That is fear. Fear is a misperception. He says to rid ourselves of fear and get more light, we chant the Arul mantra. A-R-U-L is the spelling of that. If you look in chat, I've also posted the Arutparam Jyoti chant that he was doing, the words to that. So we chant the Arul mantra, putting the attention on the eyes, and receive the light as you chant. The light will dissolve the misperception, the Maya. And then through the mercy of the divine, we will experience the light. And he also said, don't compromise because of fear, that fear of loss. Swami Ramalingam said, you should have zero fear. So we will live the light. We will live the light and experience the prayerfulness. I love that. Prayerfulness becomes prayerfulness. Yes. So now we will chant. We'll chant the sound Brzee and Shreem Brzee. The sound Brzee, Dr. Pillai has also said, is a karma removal. And in our first chant, the picture that you see, he's touching his throat, and that's where much of our karma is lodged. So you can focus on the throat, even if you want to gently place your hand on the throat to remind yourself to put the sound in there to dissolve the karma, to diffuse that karma. He'll then lead us into a meditation on Brzee, putting the sound Brzee in the third eye. The third eye is the pineal gland. It is, if you look at the forehead, go just a little bit up between the two eyebrows and then back into the midbrain where the pineal gland is. That's the third eye. Okay, so that's where you'll focus when he directs you to do so. We'll chant Shreem Brzee and then finish off with the light of Shreem Brzee meditation. So let's start chanting. Glad you all are with us today. Let's just be bathed in the light of Shreem Brzee.
Brzee. Close your eyes. Put your attention on your third eye. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Allow the sound to go deep into the third eye. And from there, let it go into the entire brain. And pervade the whole body. You don't have the burden to check out what is going to work for you. Brzee will be like a watchdog to keep away wrong projects from your mind. It will spontaneously spring the right thought. The right thought will show up because of the power of Brzee. The right project will show up. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Absolutely, you have no responsibility. You have given everything to Brzee to control. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Now join me. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Allow the sound to permeate the mind, the body and the soul. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Now, mentally keep repeating it within the third eye. You have completely given your financial plans, future to Brzee. Let Brzee lead you, control you, take over you. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. 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 Shreem
Karma is your thought process. And that thought process is responsible for the kind of things you create around you. So if your thought process is just oriented towards scarcity, towards negativity, towards poverty, then that's what you create. We create our own reality. So poverty or prosperity. Now, going to call on Shreem Brzee, the gods of wealth. Shreem Brzee. Chant with me. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Our body is full of golden light. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Now, put two beams of light into the two eyes and saturate the eyes, the eyeballs, with the light, golden light. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Let a beam of light push through the mouth. Let the tongue feel the light. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Let the ears receive the light. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Let the light go through the two nostrils and to the lungs. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. The light fills the heart and the rest of the organs within the body. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Let the light fill our entire brain. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Let it fill our third eye, the pineal gland. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Just stay in the experience of light. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Make a prayer to bless you with abundance. Call on her with your body, mind, and soul, and heart. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Chant with me. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Now, completely surrender to God. Surrender your limited, constricted, poverty-stricken consciousness, scarcity-stricken consciousness. That's what you surrender. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Chant mentally in your eyes. The ears. The two nostrils. And the tongue. The heart. Our entire brain. Our third eye, the pineal gland. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Make a heartfelt, sincere prayer for all your needs. No prayer will ever go unrealized if you do it with your heart. Now, pray for whatever you want to manifest. She has come and occupied your body, mind, and soul. She will be with you and protect you. When you go to bed, pray to her. When you wake up in the morning, pray to her. Whenever you pray in the morning, always pray that you should create miracles today. Thank her for this day. Be grateful for her grace. Now, Slowly, slowly open your eyes. God bless.
Slowly and gently, you can begin to come back to yourself now. Grateful for the blessings that you have received today from Dr. Pillai and from the Goddess Shreem Brzee Lakshmi, the Divine Mother. She will always be with you. She is with you right now. Always remember that. If you want to continue to meditate, feel free to do so. Otherwise, you can come back to yourself and end the meditation. I have a few announcements to make of free programs that are happening this week that are always cool. But first, I want to address something that was in chat. Our dear friend Wahid, who has been with us for so long, and we love him so dearly, and we're so glad that he comes with us to these programs all the time. He had posted that he lost his home a few months ago that he had lived in for 42 years since he was a child, and his heart was broken. Wahid, when I read that, my first thought was, great, your karma there is done. Your 42-year-old karma in that house is done. You are free of it now. So you have a choice right now. You can be angry about it. You can be frustrated. You feel that it was unfair. Or you can see that you've actually been given a great gift. You've been given the gift to start over. God, how great is that? That we can just drop the past and start over again. You know, might be difficult at times. Okay, you know, maybe you're unsure of what's going to happen next. This is where surrender comes in. This is where we give the ball to God and let God play the game for us. Because I assure you, something incredible is waiting for you if you just accept it and be grateful for that. You know, when I was meditating this morning, something occurred to me. There was a message actually I had to give to my husband because there's a situation with his sister that is very troubling, and it was obviously affecting my husband. He was, worried about it. And as I meditated, there was a message that came through. And the message is this, and it's not just for him or for his sister, but it's really for all of us. And it is that karma is meted out to perfection. We never get more karma than we are due, nor do we get less. We get just the perfect karma, always. And even though it might seem like an injustice or, something like that, it's not. We're not living just this lifetime. We're living a lot of lifetimes. And a lot of that stuff from previous lifetimes has followed us here. And we have the opportunity now to get rid of that crap that we brought with us. And we have been given the gift. We have been given the tools. Brzee is the mantra. Shreem Brzee is the mantra to help us get, I mean, there have been a lot of mantras that Dr. Pillai has given. Tirunila is another great mantra for getting rid of karma. Arakara is a great one for drawing abundance to us and, manifesting. But right now, the power is behind Shreem Brzee. Dr. Pillai has given his sankalpa, his will, his divine thought that we succeed with this mantra. So now is the time that we take advantage of that and move ahead. We can draw, go back to those 8 flaws: the mind, the ego, the body, prayerlessness, fear. All of that stuff holds us back from receiving the gifts of the divine and living our best life. Wahid, everything that you went through, it only matters if you let it matter. The point is, you are a divine child. Step into that divinity. Step into your destiny as a divine being, a being of light. And really, I'm saying that to all of us, including myself. Leave the past behind. Forget it. The best thing you can do is forget it. If you learn from it, then good. But keep going. And Ness is posting that last week the health was terrible and Ennis was hospitalized. Now I'm home, a little better. Please, Shreem Brzee, help with speedy recovery. Yes, yes. Let's just take a moment of silent prayer. Silent prayer for Enes, a silent prayer for Wahid, that we can move ahead. We can step into our destiny as a divine being, as a perfect being. Dr. Pillai has said, let me get it right. If you have more faith in God than you do the disease, then there will be no disease. If you have more faith in God than the faith you have in the disease, then there won't be a disease. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, let me get to what's going on this week. So my program tomorrow is called Are Spiritual People Happy People? That's the thing with a misconception that, in order to be close to God, we got to suffer. To be close to God, we got to be poor and miserable. No. The truth is that when we are united with the Spirit of God, there is a feeling of unfathomable bliss and peace, that peace that passes all understanding. And in this program, we're going to explore the lives of a few different saints and enlightened beings who changed people's lives by sharing their joyful connection to God. And we'll also feel the bliss that comes by chanting the divine name. So we hope all of you can join us there. And I've put the link in the chat. Let me do it on our Religion of Religions channel here too. One sec. Okay, there's that. Then. Ooh, okay, here on Sunday, my program is tomorrow, Saturday, at 10 a.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. UTC, and 10:30 p.m. IST. Okay, I just posted that in the chat. Then on Sunday, there will be a program on the Shreem Brzee channel, Remove Obstacles to Prosperity and Success, a webinar with, many of you know Ujwala Padmaji is her spiritual name, and she's going to be giving a webinar on Sunday on that topic. So that should be very, very cool. Okay, let me post that in the chat as well. Okay. Yeah, there you go, Sherelle. There you go, Sherelle. Sherelle posted, I was released from my job yesterday. I am Shreem Brzee for increasing prosperity and success. Yes, there you go. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so so that's Sunday. And just a reminder that every night, well, night here in the States, but we are still continuing the preparation, the chanting sessions leading up to Lord Ganesha's birthday. Okay, so that's still happening daily, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 1:30 a.m. UTC, and 7 a.m. IST. So let me post that. Oops, hang on, I got too many characters here. All right. Yeah, that's happening daily. So there's the link. Go ahead and do check that out, because you'll get more information on that there. Very cool, though. Some very wonderful things happening. We're entering the golden age, and Ganesha is leading the charge here. He is leading us, and he is wanting us to get it done, and get it done fast. Get it done fast. Wahid. NS. Everybody on this line. Ronnie. Donna Davy. Hello. Get it done fast. Remember, Dr. Pillai gave that mantra. It has already taken place. It's already taken place. Ganesha can make it happen in an instant. So, okay, I'm going to get off my soapbox here. Thank you guys for joining us today. Let me just read real quick. Marcos has posted something. I have a question. Since the first time I listened to the Shreem Brzee mantra, I had one lucid dream with prosperity situations. This means I'm in and have a strong connection with Lakshmi energy. I would say so, yeah. You know, that's the thing. We all do. We all have a connection. Are we paying attention to it? Or are we thinking the 30 to 50 thoughts a minute? We all have a choice to make. It's all a choice. Are we going with the divine? Are we going with the 30 to 50 thoughts? Are we going with the anger and frustration? Or are we choosing to be happy? You know, misery doesn't come necessarily with an event. It is our reaction to it that brings the misery. Our reaction to it. So, pay attention to what you're thinking, pay attention to how you're reacting to things. And again, surrender. Surrender to God. Put the ball in God's court, and he will play the game for you. So with that, we are going to close our program right now. We've gone a little bit over time, but I'm glad we got a chance to talk about these things today, because all of these things, you know, they can impede our success. That's what Dr. Pillai's webinar was all about. So thank you so much. God bless you guys. Love you so, 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 so much. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed evening, a blessed weekend. And hopefully we'll see you at these free programs that are happening starting tomorrow. Namaste, everyone. We love you.